After the team find themselves in the Crystal Palace, they reflect on how they were first summoned to the Exiles, Namora first appearing here, while the beginning Exiles were in the desert, Weapon X were in an ocean, and Holocaust was just placed right where he met the team, suggesting the Timebroker didn't put as much effort into explaining the mission with following members as he did the initial meeting. They discover multiple screens displaying alternate universes, as well as doorways to the desert and ocean they were first summoned to, but most surprisingly a wall of entombed heroes, mostly former Exiles and Weapon X members, including the supposedly not dead Beak and Heather, as well as a mysteriously shattered chamber. They hear someone coming and hide, and when they ambush it, it turns out to be a large bug that can speak somewhat flawed English. It has no idea who the Timebroker is, insisting it's just a worker, but leads them to its superiors, who are other bugs called the Sovereign that work the main control room, and it turns out their superiors are the thought-deceased Hyperion, who immediately kills Holocaust and absorbs his energy before announcing he's going to do the same to the rest of the team. Blink teleports them out, and they try to find a place to hide while avoiding Hyperion's attacks. They return to the desert landscape again, where she seemingly teleports all but herself away right as Hyperion finds her again. As he hasn't gotten to talk to anyone in so long, he starts monologuing, telling her that yes, he was dead, but since detritus from one universe can't be left in another, he was swept up by the Sovereign and entombed with the other deceased heroes. However, due to the solar energy the building generates, his body quickly started regenerating until he regained consciousness and burst out of his tomb. He demanded answers from the insects, who told him that they were explorers who just randomly found this building on the outskirts of space and time, which they dubbed the Panoptichron, that allowed them to discover and explore other realities. However, they got careless and accidentally shattered something in the multiverse, resulting in the anomalies and the need to recruit hero teams to repair the damage, also creating the Timebroker illusion as something familiar to communicate with. But now that Hyperion is in charge, he can easily conquer the entire multiverse. It's also revealed the recent stroke of bad luck the team have been having was all Hyperion, trying to strand them in the magic universe, doing nothing when Tanaraq took over, adding Sabretooth to distract Blink, ordering them to kill Calvin, and adding Holocaust to the team to hopefully turn on them, using the Timebroker illusion to toy with them. But now he'll just end them himself. The rest of the team attempt to sneak up on him, but he notices and offers to let them join him. Namora appears to agree, but Hyperion senses a trick by Morph and blasts him away, seemingly killing him. A fight breaks out, but Hyperion proves himself too powerful, creating a large sandstorm that is only stopped by Calvin smashing into him at full speed, also causing him considerable damage. Hyperion quickly recovers and goes after Blink, revealing he's immune to her teleportation daggers, but Namora arrives and snaps Hyperion's neck before dragging him into the ocean world. However, Hyperion even recovers from that and gives Namora a full optic blast. Meanwhile, the Sovereign secretly instructs one of the worker bugs to free Beak, who has no idea how to help or even why he was chosen in the first place, only to realize he's very trustworthy and knows exactly who can help, which he proves by traveling the multiverse and bringing back two heroic Hyperions to take on the evil one. They brawl, with Hyperion demonstrating he's a match for two of them as they dive into the ocean room, where it's confirmed Namora is truly dead. The Hyperions devastate the Panoptichron, the structure threatening to collapse and kill everyone, so Blink teleports them back to the desert, where she uses her powers to teleport a large amount of sand into Hyperion, and with the help of the other two, finally take him down. Calvin uses the Timebroker interface to tell them not to kill Hyperion. Instead, they teleport him back to his own lifeless, lonely world forever. The good Hyperions say they don't trust the Exiles with the Panoptichron, all except Beak, who, as long as he remains in charge, they will return to their universes peacefully. He agrees, but after they leave, reveals he's getting out of there as soon as possible and hopefully returning to his wife and kids.